So yeah, just to wrap up my review, part 2 of my review, I want to talk about the main event. The Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. And now I got more time to come up with this review, so it's going to be a juicy one, a long one.
They trail by 11.
One thing I could say was the match was great. It was a lot better than WrestleMania, a lot of aggression. The crowd was so behind it. I'm glad the crowd was behind it. It brought so much hype into it, and it was great. So, you know, unfortunately, it just seemed like The Undertaker was playing the heel in this one. You know, which I agree was pretty heelish. So, especially when he did the low, made Brock Lesnar tap out. But unfortunately, the part where Brock Lesnar flipped the bird, I thought he was going to attempt to escape, but unfortunately, that didn't happen.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws
you
now for him.
He passed out and he could have escaped, but Brock Lesnar did have the Kimura lock to ring the bell. The referee said did not call for the bell. It was very disappointing. So that's one thing I could say to that. So it was a tough loss for Brock Lesnar, and it could have been a victory for the Undertaker to pick up the win, but that didn't happen. So that's one thing I could say to that. So yeah, it was very unfortunate, but it was still a great match nonetheless. So Undertaker finally beat Brock Lesnar for the first time ever in his career. For the last 2 times he's never beat Brock Lesnar.
Up close, and you know, both
I'm
of
not
those
the only
guys
one who
were
realized that.
scores at the collegiate level, similar in size and also attitude, very confident but understated. And they both have
great to watch.
3-point laser shot.
And I know with one of your boys playing mid-major college basketball, you've got a great appreciation for what the talent level is at that.
Exactly,
it was
and
awesome.
how guys can develop over the course of a 4-year career.
Now here's Paul.
One thing I could say to that was it was
Crawford outside.
It was enjoyable. I was so into it, and you know,
Paul outside.
Yeah, it was a good thing to watch.
He dishes it to Barnes,
and man, there was some great moves. So Brock Lesnar dealing his Suplex City, which I thought was great, and then the Undertaker, you know, doing his signature moves like his choke slam and tombstone. Brock Lesnar kicked out. It was great. So I felt like the match was had more aggression, great display. So
still young, just
I felt like that's what made it interesting. So it was great to watch. So
here's Blake.
Yeah, kudos to the Undertaker for the victory, but you know, it's just funny. The next night, Brock Lesnar wailed on Bo Dallas. We said all you have to do is believe, and what he said was just hilarious. You have to watch.
So hopefully,
yep, that's my review. That's my review for SummerSlam and the main event for Brock Lesnar.
Passes it to Barnes.
Peace out. I'm going to play the game the rest of the way. So watch me play this game.
Shot clock at 6. Paul outside. Latre. Here's Jordan and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Boy, terrific rebound and slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistently pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebounder. An outstanding offensive rebounder that he is.
Yeah, you got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Aldridge is checked in, and that one misses.
That's why they do Hacker Jordan.
And McCollum, a polished scorer from his 4 years at Lehigh, averaged over 20 points a game for his career. He has the opportunity, I think, to really solidify the guard rotation in Portland as a combo guard who can play either the 1 or the 2.
Barnes can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 9. Here's Blake. Lopez with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Here's Aldridge. He kicks to Lopez. And it's McCollum in the corner. Into LaMarcus Aldridge. Now here's Paul. Guarded by Blake. Shot.
Wow, the clean block. Bad shot attempt.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And so here's Portland after the miss from Crawford. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah,
cold stretch offensively. They desperately
very
need a
awesome to watch. I mean, I was enjoying it. I was like, man. I was like,
Barnes,
oh man, I wanted Brock Lesnar to win, which I couldn't believe. So
Ball for 3.
And I thought he actually won it too, so it fooled me that, oh, so they ring the bell, and the fact that Paul Heyman's like the referee didn't call for the bell. So I thought it was crazy.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's McCollum. Portland again missing.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding.
And one match I did forgot to talk about was Stardust and King Barrett versus the Green Arrow and Adrian Neville, which is the arrows, the green and red arrows. So I thought it was that was good. It was great to see how Stephen Amell displayed himself in the ring. Kind of a lot better than Maria Menounos, but however, Stephen Amell was phenomenal. Him doing the dive off the turnbuckle, never seen done before by a celebrity. But I thought it was just very interesting. And on top of that, Neville was phenomenal in the ring. So unfortunately for Stardust to lose the way he did, King Barrett, I feel like they could have did a lot better than expected, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So that's one thing I can say to that. So I gotta say it was a good match and great tag team match to watch. So I did forgot to talk about that, and then I just remembered. So yeah,
in the second half.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, one story that didn't get a lot of press last season. 2 days after the Bledsoe trade had been given the go-ahead, the ownership tried to back out of it. The trade was already public news, and Doc Rivers actually threatened to quit before their ownership backed down.
That was hard to believe.
Turkaloo's checked in for Matt Barnes. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Turkaloo. No good. Good D by Lopez. And for J.J. Redick, that shakeup must have been tough. His contract with the Clippers was contingent on the trade.
And Kevin, reportedly, Doc Rivers leaned on ownership pretty hard, saying, hey, I shook hands on this. Don't make me look bad here. Our reputation's at stake. It all worked out, but a reminder of the Clippers' rather dysfunctional past.
And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Batum passes to Aldridge. Batum against Turkaloo. Here's Aldridge. Blocked. They recover it. And he gets the bucket. Here's Paul. Clark, they're looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
No, the game's still out there for them, but they've got to get back to their game plan and start to grind out each possession. Ice cold in the first half, but on fire here in the second.
Lillard attacking, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Turkaloo kicks to Paul. And it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers leading by 11. Lillard on top. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
No good from Turkaloo. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Of all the players in the NBA, maybe the only person other than LeBron who is a threat to get a triple-double on a nightly basis is Nick Batum. He just racks up stats in so many categories with such ease.
And, you know, Batum becoming a much more active passer over the last couple of seasons. He's still working on his decision-making. His turnovers actually climbed as well, but the Blazers can use another playmaker on the wing, and Batum can fill that void.
Now, here's Redick. Sinks the three-pointer. Redick's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he knocks one down beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And Batum last season had some stretches with huge rebounding numbers. 2 separate 3-game spans, in fact, Steve, with almost 50 boards.
Well, you look at his work on the glass. I mean, he took it to a new level. Over 7 boards a game for the season. That is excellent from your small forward position.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jamal Crawford. Shoots from 12, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And that's 28 points for Aldridge. Paul dishes to Redick. They grab their own miss. Jordan.
Man,
here's Griffin,
call foul.
and finally they hit one.
Full
That's
court
what
press.
has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
Now here's Lillard. Matthews left side. Releases from 15. Aldridge can't get it to go.
What was the defense doing there? He is not the guy to get an open look to. They got away with it.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
The free throw drops for Aldridge.
You can look at a number of areas where the Blazers improved last season. Really an outstanding year all the way around, but one area they still had trouble with was their depth. That's an area they'll look to shore up going forward.
Now here's Paul. He feeds it to Redick. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
Lillard the pass to Lopez. And Batum kicks to Lopez. And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Redick. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Redick's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He
Double
can bring
team.
them right back into this.
Here's Matthews. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
They just make
And the
everything all night.
Trailblazers
It's so
lead
such
by
a
14.
joke.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you have to just take what's there, and as long as you're moving the ball and getting good shots, that's all that matters.
Crawford missing again.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Lillard outside. Here's Matthews. And it's Matthews again missing. Redick dishes to Crawford. Paul outside. Fires the three. It's blocked by Lopez. And he recovers it. Goes back up. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Boy, they've really won the battle of the boards in this one, Kevin.
Batum with the ball. And Crawford picks him up defensively. Batum attacking. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Redick's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so
That was
far.
a bad pass.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
I don't know
At
why
least he
Blake
got a
Griffin
hand
had
on
the
it.
ball.
He
I
did
was
what he
really
needed
bad.
to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
And the Clippers making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here
here
has
is
been
bombed.
key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
Lillard the pass to Lopez. Matthews against Crawford. 6 to shoot. Matthews no good. Clippers trail by 14. Crawford drives in.
Finally. Took forever.
Nicholas Batum. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Jamal Crawford. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
Checking out the game Jamal Crawford is having. He has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them.